Chimamanda, how are you feeling today? I don't know. I lost my mom. I can't explain. It's all like a dream. My mom is gone. Mercy, my mom is gone. Chimamanda, I'm really sorry for your loss. But you have to be strong. There's so much life ahead of you. I know I have to be strong, but how? How do I move on? As I spoke to my mom last week, she was very happy and she didn't look like someone that was planning to die. And today she's no more. She left me. Mercy. She left me. Chimamanda, everything will be fine, okay? All is well. Good evening from Lagos, Nigeria. I hope you enjoyed the little drama I presented to you. You are welcome to my podcast show, Intimate Talk with Blessing, where we literally discuss about anything and everything. Tonight's discussion is based on a request from one of our faithful listeners. If you want your topic to be aired here on the show, please send the mail to intimatetalkwithblessingpodcast@gmail.com. There is no space in between, and the podcast is spelled as PODCAS without a T. So it's intimatetalkwithblessingpodcast@gmail.com. I would really love to read from you. The conversation tonight is dealing with grief. What is grief? Grief is a natural response to loss. It's the emotional suffering you feel when someone or something is taken away. And in most cases, it hurts. It hurts so deep. The pain of grief can also disrupt your physical health, making it difficult to sleep, eat, or even think straight. From the drama I presented, Chimamanda lost her mom. So you lost someone, a child, a parent, a spouse, or even a friend. And all what you could think is, what have you done wrong? Why do I deserve this? How am I going to move on from here? What am I going to do? What should you have done better while the person was alive? But the memories we hold on to is what gives us hope. No one is prepared. But life is life, and life goes on. Whatever your loss is, it's personal to you. So don't feel ashamed about how you feel. There are healthy ways to cope with grief. That is the reason of our intimacy this evening. Before that, let's look at one myth behind grieving. The pain will go away faster if you ignore it. I'm sure you've heard a word like that, or rather a sentence. My answer is No. Ignoring is denial. It eats you up faster and delays the healing process. So, face it today or face it another time. Whichever way, there is a facing, and facing you must. How do you explain? I know of a story of a woman who went for vigil and returned home the next day to discover that her house was burnt down. Wow. Everything, her credentials, her certificate, everything burnt. Surely you can't ignore that. Surely you can't ignore the fact that the person you saw yesterday is no more. You just have to face it. How do we deal with grief? First off, you have to acknowledge your pain. You have to accept that it has happened, and your brain will adjust with you. 2, you have to understand that your grieving process is unique to you and you alone. So one person is very comfortable crying and another rarely cries. Those are 2 different people with 2 different grieving methods. So whichever way is unique for you, use it. Don't run away from it. 3, be patient. Find your natural pace. Some people move on 3 months' time, some in a month, some in 3 years. But find your pace, your natural pace. 4, support yourself emotionally by taking care of yourself physically. Let's assume as at yesterday you had an injury in your leg and you ignored it. You went to bed that night and the next day you woke up and whoa, it's morning. You forget you have a wound, and the moment you went to take your bath and you pour water and the pain reminds you that there is a wound you left untreated. You have to take care of yourself. I know it's hard, yes, it's really hard, but you just have to take care of yourself. And lastly, seek support. The pain of grief can often cause you to want to withdraw from others and retreat into your shell. But having the face-to-face support of other people is vital to healing from loss. Even if you're not comfortable talking about your feelings under normal circumstances, it's important to express them when you're grieving. While sharing your loss can make the burden of grief easier to carry. Now, that doesn't mean that every time you interact with friends and family, you need to talk about your loss. Comfort can also come from just being around others who care about you. The key is not to isolate yourself. And also, talking to a grief counselor helps too. Dear faithful listener, I hope I pulled this off for you. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week. Bye.